All Murim Manwhas have many things in common. China's long and historical academies, called heavenly sects and martial arts clans. They are always included and highlighted in every Chinese manhwa. Martial masters, swords masters, poison masters, and alchemy masters. You may have heard of these names in any of the long and diverse martial Murim Manhwas. For example, The Legend of Northern Blade, Return of Mount Hua Sect, or Martial Peak. But have you heard of Bow Master or an Archery Master in any of the Chinese manhwas? The probability of you hearing it is very low, as I myself never came across such title in any martial manhwa. Now, let me ask you a question. Who is the greatest warrior in Mahabharat and why? Guess it. Many of you may answer, according to the Mahabharat, Arjun was considered as greatest warrior and his speciality was archery. However, in reality, there was someone who was better than Arjun in archery and considered stronger than him. Yes, you may know it, Ungraj Karn, the one who can surpass Arjun in archery as well as all other Pandavas in their respective skills. It is said that Karn could use bow as well as sword with same great skills. He has the blessings of the sun and was disciple of great warrior who conquered the world for generations, Lord Parshuram. Lord Parshuram gifted him a bow named Vijaya, meaning victory, which could never be defeated. But why did I told you this story? The Bowblade Spirit has very similar protagonist as Ungraj Karn. He has the very same skills in the struggle life. It has action, martial masters, clans, a great war, as well as emotions, friendship, love and pain. I really want you to watch this manhwa. But before that, let me share some insight into the story. In the world of Murim, where only the strong can survive, the world gets divided into two factions, light path and dark path. The dark sects have their own righteous values where light sects claim themselves to be right. The world was finally at peace as long ago a man, known as the strongest warrior of dark path, the Celestial Destruction Blade, combined all the evil forces into one sect, Paichian. He maintained peace in the Murim world. Many years have passed. Far from the world's reach, on the Mount Picto, our protagonist, a 10-year-old, Yulji Somun, is getting trained in martial arts by his grandfather. His grandfather is his only family. His grandfather teaches him their family martial arts of archery. In this war era, archery is recognized as the greatest form of combat power. The target can't see the attacks coming, and even if he knew, he can't evade it. It can reach beyond one's eyes and can kill hundreds of miles afar. Nothing is greater than archery. So Moon gets trained vigorously as a martial master. He gets thrown into waterfalls and even in a cage of 100 bloodthirsty wolves. But his skills can't be judged by his age, since he mastered all forms of archery at the mere age of 10. He learns the greatest form of spiritual arts, the Heart Sutra visualization, and he also opens the triple apex flower, the gate of life and death. One has to break through the gates of life and death and have no desire whatsoever. As a kid, So Moon attains the greatest power in the world. An injured bird gets into their home. It was source of food for them, but the bird gets saved by So Moon. The bird was a geofalcon, also known as the King of Sky. It never betrays its owner until death makes them apart. So Moon names it Ironblood. After training for a few more years, So Moon wants to learn more skills and don't want to stop his training. But his old man has nothing more to teach, so he tells about the Yulji family gate where the greatest skills lies. So Moon goes to the edge of the mountain and visits the gate, which looks like a cave. He gets a bow which was made of an unknown metal and was mysteriously heavy compared to its size. The cave has 3 scrolls which were sword skills written by his ancestors. They were all called Peerless Blade Techniques. There was a book which described why and how to use these skills. The 17th generation of Yulji family created a bow style which surpassed all boundaries of martial arts. The formless firing, the bow that requires no arrows. One can use his own ki and fire it as an arrow. But to perform such skills, the cultivation is hard and comes with a cost. If any immature tries to perform it, they could become crippled or die in an instance. After training for another 10 years, Yulji Somun finally cuts the scrolls with his own skills. He has finally taken over his family archery. Knowing that, he has learned everything and can significantly called as the world's strongest. So Moon comes home and sleeps for days, weeks and months. He doesn't desire anything and doesn't want to train anymore. His grandpa gets very angry at him, but he can't help but lose to him. He gets worried thinking So Moon will be wasting his talent. He tells him to go find himself his wife. Grandpa tells him his wife is in Dang family of Zhangyang. He gave him a jade which will identify him as their promise to Yulji family. The Zhangyang province is located 1,000 miles away. Also, he has to return the Book of Heart Sutra, which belongs to Shaolin sect. So Moon sets on a journey to meet his wife. Iron Blood joins So Moon as a companion. His grandpa thought this is a way to teach him the way of real world and how it works. On his journey, he gets to see the death of people who he never know, but gets angry of their deaths. He sees pain and suffering. Peoples who kill each other over mere small parts of lands and power. He works in an escort group as a handyman on his journey towards Dang family of Xiachen. In the forest of Shaolin, a man is being chased by a group of Dark Path Masters. The injuries are frightening, but the man is still alive. The man is none other than, once called the strongest, and Lord of Dark Path sect of Pachian, Guyang Pung, also known as the Celestial Destruction Blade. He is being hunted by his own men. When he was about to die, So Moon gets caught in between their fight. He saves the old man and takes him on his journey. On the other side, the one who sent his men to kill Guyang Pung was his own disciple and next leader of Pichen, Guan Pi. He declares war against the Light Path, claiming that they killed their lord. The Light Path doesn't know the truth, but they can't let Dark Path harm their own children. The Dark Path starts killing Light Path members and leaders. The full-fledged war has just begun over the man who died, but is still alive. In this world war, Yulji Su Moon just want to go over to Dang family and meet his wife. However, the road gets longed. Yulji Su Moon gets renowned as the Phantom Archer of Light Path. Su Moon makes many friends and allies all over the places, but also enemies too. Once he reaches Dang family residence, Yulji Su Moon experiences something which was unseen and unheard of in his entire life. He sees the cruel world with his open eyes, the world where there is no hope and no light, just darkness. The strongest archer and swordsman loses his will and his best friend. I do not want to spoil the main plot of this manhwa. You just need to experience it yourself. The real Bowblade Spirit begins here. What is this world of darkness? What happens at Dang family? How did So Moon gets the name Phantom Archer? What is Bowblade Spirit? What is Yulji family? There is much more to uncover and experience. Bowblade Spirit has amazing storyline as well as the characters. The painful emotions of this manhwa are so thrilling that you will see yourself in So Moon. You will have the same goal as him. It is one of those manhwas which have unique story and unique characters which were uncommon in other manhwas. Not to mention, it has all the Chinese clans like Mount Hua, Dang family, Shaolin and others. You will enjoy all the war scenes and fight scenes which will make excited and broken at the same time. The story gets more and more engaging and becomes complex as the story gets forward. The animation is extraordinary. It highlights the environment of this manhwa. The martial fights and styles are well designed, and the most important part is its character designs. Unlike other manhwas, they are all distinct and you will remember their faces very clearly. Honestly, Bowblade Spirit has one of the best art style in manhwas. With about 147 plus chapters, Bowblade Spirit is surely a must-watch manhwa. It's one of the best you will ever watch. Seemingly, it does get similar after the war arc, but we never know. There is a lot to be seen. The story is very fast-paced. In short time you will get more entertainment. Some you may refer it as too fast, but trust me, it all adds up. I am sure you will enjoy reading Bowblade Spirit. Join the fun. If you are someone who loves reading manhwa and animes, subscribe now and join us in our journey. Also, get notified for new manhwa updates and hidden gems. Thank you for watching this video and see you again.